Hey, what is going on, guys? Clash with Cree here, and today we are going to be building another Town Hall 9.5 base. We haven't built one of these in a little bit. We haven't built a base in about a week and a half, so I decided I would build another one for you guys. I don't actually have access to a 9.5 right now, but if you guys do run this base, please let me know, and let me know how it works out for you in the comments. We are going to do what we usually do. I will talk through my decision making as the base progresses, what I think it's weak against. Usually I say queen walk a lot, so get ready for that if you are new. If you watch the whole video, props to you, because it usually ends up being about 30 minutes. But for those of you who do not want to watch the full video, just skip close to the end of the video. Just skip close to the end and I'll have a big screenshot of the base there, and you can just copy the base if you want to, if you don't really care for my decision making. But we're going to hop into the build nonetheless now, as we did waste quite a bit of time talking there. So let's actually start building. For this one, we are doing a little bit of an older style of base. We're going to go with a more spread out base, just using the little V box that used to be so popular. Went away a little bit, but I've seen a couple of the bases coming back lately, and we need to get one of ours done, so you guys have an updated version of these bases to run for yourselves in your clan wars. Let's see how this base turns out. First thing I'm noticing already is we are too close to the border. You can see 2013 Christmas presents still represent 2013. We are going to put some storages in front of these archer towers. This will defend against... No, we're not going anti-drag. Barb King back there. And we're going to load up this side against... We're going to load up our base on this side over here. Try and make it so if they do try and CB Laloon the base, there's too much DPS there for this CC composition to eliminate the CB Laloon potential. You have your 35 slot CC, so you can either do the triple Valk baby drag, you can put a golem, or you can put 4 Valkyries and 3 goblins in there, and that'll do just fine. We're going to have a wizard tower here that will guard the corners of the compartments, of the queen compartments there. And then for right here, just going to have a cannon in each side. And on this side over here, we will drop in a extra storage there. And then move these archer towers one tile over on each side, so we don't need to put another building in that compartment there. We have our cannons set up there nicely. Next up, we are going to start on the second portion of this base, which will start over here. Make sure this air defense cannot be sniped by a queen that is in the other compartment, and then we're going to make this section it off nicely for a little bit of an anti-bowler approach there. Have our expo snug deep into the base right there, followed by a sweeper pointing out that way, and then why not a double giant bomb right here. And this air defense will position nicely there, will allow us to have an archer tower right there, and we will section this off like so, and have a cannon right back. Where are my cannons? Go cannon right here. We use a lot of point defense on the bottom there. That's okay. And we'll take out the wall there and move it down to here. After doing that, we have a little bit of a compartment that we have to work on making a little bit of some adjustments to. We're going to have a spring trap here, and then right here this expo will be in its own compartment, with anti-bowler on this side of the expo. And in front of the expo, we will have a storage there. And then we have our cannon over here. And right here we will add just an archer tower there. We have to remember that this will be with the additional buildings. And then a little wall right there to prevent any type of charge in from that side. 130 and 16 walls to go. We have our one expo down, and over here a deeper cannon would be nice, like right here, and then that would help us a little bit because it would stack with the expo on the point defense over there. But we also want to make sure the that doesn't mess up any type of giant bomb pathing we do have, which I don't think it does. Yeah, that's fine. We will wall off. We'll wrap this wall around the expo on this side, and then put our next air defense in there, and a bomb behind that, like so, right between the expo and air defense. Some nice pathing there, and then a cannon can go here, followed by a spring trap between the cannon and the air defense, right there, and the storage right there. I don't like this storage here, actually. It's Barb King. Barb King goes nicely there. Yeah, that's a lot better than the storage. So Barb King goes there. This storage slides over one. And this wall segment becomes like that. Awesome. Okay. Next we're going to make it so that this side cannot be quaked across. So to do that, we will put a archer tower there to make sure our spacing is correct, and then drop in our second expo. Not yet. Expo won't come down yet. Expo is coming down now. Okay, I keep contradicting myself. Expo followed by storage. This expo is going to be on air and ground. Right there. Oh, and then we have air defense, which will come in like that. And then in front of this expo, we will have a double wizard tower into a bomb, like that. And then sweeper pointing across there. Sweeper will point up the base like that. Okay, yeah, sweeper will be there. Wizard tower here. No wizard tower there. Scratch that. If you put the wizard tower down there, don't. That's not where it's going to go. We will have a cannon here. Town hall right there. And then archer tower here. And bomb. If you watch the bomb video, this is a good spot for a bomb. You guys would know that. You can see it's just the sweeper and air defense there, so nobody wants to drop a heal. Nothing there that could target hogs, and that's perfect. and then wall that off like that. Have our cannon in there and our archer tower, and those are going to be a little bit of a nuisance for any type of queen walk that could come in from that side there. Just a lot of would just force out a rage spell. There's also the CC that would come out, as well as our defending queen that would aggro. Aggro means be attracted, get attention of, etc. We have a few walls left to put in, and then I can dig a storage right there. Dig. Why did I just say dig? I can do a storage there. That works nicely. And then just wrap this up and across like so. We have our air defense, which are spread nicely. And then we have this dark elixir storage, which I think would be better off if we move this like that and that like that. That'll just make it even harder to get both air defenses on a entry. And then we have our Teslas, which still need to be placed. I think an ideal spot for them would be either to screw up balloon pathing at this point, or to make a Tesla farm. Tesla farm right here could be decent, or we could plant it right in behind here, like so. We don't have any walls left, so I think Tesla farm can go. If we were to put it in, which I have not decided on yet, we would likely put it somewhere by this cannon over here, or on the exterior in a painful spot, which could be over here. But we don't have any storages. We don't have access to any storages right now, which is a problem. We have our one archer tower that we have not placed yet. That archer tower should go this archer tower should probably go somewhere in this area right now, just to defend a little bit, have more air coverage on this side of the base. And then we will put in front of it nothing for now, as we are not done our we are not done placing some of our key buildings. Oh, guys, I found the Tesla farm. Tesla farm will go right there, like that. Yeah, right there. That'll be the Tesla farm, and what that is going to do is it will force a heal spell before the double giant bomb, which is awesome. That's perfect. We could, if we had a little some extra walls there, we could wall off here to make this section non-enterable. I think that's what we might do if we can snag some walls. We only need 3, so we can see where we might be able to grab some walls from, and then section off that area, because that would be a very good opportunity for us to prevent the walk in there. And we have found 2 walls. We only found 2. Okay. This is why you always make sure you have extra walls when building, because that way, if you are building and need more walls, you have them readily available and don't need to build take out stuff like I'm doing right now. 2 walls there, and then this storage down to there, and a drill will go here. We have 1 wizard tower to place still. That wizard tower can go right up here, out of the way of the air defense. Just go right in there. Yeah, I like the wizard tower there. If you guys don't like it there, you can move it up to where I had it before in front of the gold storage, or anywhere in the base you deem more useful. for now, I like it there, so that's where it will go. But we have a bit of a U type design going on here, and then inside the base, we will just go with a little bit. We have an interior V on the base, and then inside, we will just go with some. I don't even know what I'm getting at now. What was I trying to say? On this side, we will have our little hit point moat. Jeez, English is hard. We will have our little bit of a hit point moat over there, and that'll just defend against Valkyries. Just keep them in that area, and if they come from that side, they'll loop down a little bit. Then shift this clan castle down, so it is. So it is covering that spot that we had there. Then we have our one mortar, which can go between our Wiz Tower farm and then army camp in front of the storage to make funneling. That is insanely hard. I cannot talk. Army camp over there, beside, and then we will start our little trash ring. That will look something like this for now. 2 and 2. And gold mine there. Pump can move down. Drill and gold mine. And dark pump jammed in there. And then camp here on the corner. If that camp goes down, it will force troops to path to the right or left instead of going centered on the instead of centering themselves on the compartment, and that'll just make it a little bit more awkward for the jump spell. Great English. For jump spell. Jump spell doesn't like that. Jump spell talks in third person apparently too. So jump spell. Dark barracks now will come up there along with a collector, and then we will have our normal barracks followed by a gold mine there. Dark barracks. And trash ring can go something like this. With a spell factory right here. Like that. Here, very easy minion funnel, so we get a red bomb there. On the right side, if a okay, we just made the right side brutal for balloon pathing as well as lava hounds. So we'll stack that air defense with 2 black mines, and then if the lava hounds come in there, the balloons will lose all their tanking quite fast. They might want to walk this farm, so we will add 1 black mine there. And then we have our grounded expo, of course, with our sweeper there, as well as our clan castle that will trigger quite early on that side. We'll shift it over 1 more just to ensure of that. We have some huts to put down. We're not able to move this base any further into the corner, but what we can do is we can put our huts in the 2 furthest corners from the base. So 1 up here, 1 up here, over here, as well as 1 hut here, just to provide a little bit of extra pathing buffer and force troops to be dropped a little bit further back. Next we will have our skeleton traps, which will go beside the Tesla farm there. We will stack all 3 like so. Just force everything out. We'll leave 1, and we will put this one right there, which is expo or double wizard tower and then expo, so a lot of hit points there to beat through. Next up we have our 1 spring that needs to go down still. That one can go over. Where can this one go? Can go nicely right here. A little bit of a double spring on that expo. Right before the expo. Bomb, a little bit concerning. how close these 3 bombs are. One thing I would do if I was coming in, I'd definitely come from the right side of the base. You would think there's a bomb there just due to how it's set up, but that is fine. I built the base, so I obviously know where the traps are, and that puts a little bit of a bias in if I were to be the attacker going in on the base here. We're lacking a little bit of air defense. We're lacking air defenses on the left side here, and these top 2 are pretty close. So we may swap the sweeper with the air defense there, and then point that sweeper up to get the to cover the expo as well as the double wizard tower, and I believe that's what we're going to do right now. So the sweeper comes up here, the bomb moves down, and the air defense comes in right there, followed by the double seeking air mine, and then sweeper points up like that. Next up we have our red mines to place, and now we can put red mines on the wizard towers, and the pups, when they pop out of the hounds, will not be attracted to those red mines, or will not pick up the red mines and blow them up. Put a red mine right behind these 2 buildings here. Minion potential there. Always got to make sure no minions can get free percentage. Not even free percentage, just take out trash buildings easy. You don't want somebody to be able to drop some minions down and then have a field day as their troops continue to work the other areas of the base. Same thing over here. What we could do is move the archer towers out and the cannons back. So archer towers there, cannons back here, and then we can leave the red bombs there. They don't really do too much. They'll take out some health on the baby dragon, which is fine. Make it a little bit harder for that baby dragon to get to that archer tower and take it out, which is good. Next we have our wall breakers, which will come in. Ooh. We need to make some room on this corner over here. Like that. We need this is going to be loaded up with wall breaker traps. Gotta defend queen walk, that's the only thing I say. So to defend queen walk and to push with wall breakers there, we will add wall breaker traps on that side, and then move buildings off this corner. Wall breaker trap there. And same thing up here, wall breaker trap. Just load up that side with the wall breaker traps. Not very useful if you spread them all out around the base, so you need to try and prioritize where you're going to put those. We have our base stacked to one side, so we will have the wall breakers, the traps for the attacking wall breakers on that side of the base. As for the clan castle, may move this. We could offset it over here or here, but I think it's fine where it is right now. We will go into photo modus mode as I am in Norsk, and you guys can take a screenshot of the base at this point. But first, before we do that, let's go in scout mode, make sure we don't have any holes. You can see the little boulder protection we have on 2 of the air defenses there, as well as the gaps between the expos. We ensured that our air defense is in a square format, so that it is harder to get multiple air defenses on whatever entry the opponent chooses. We have our wizard towers are all out of range of air defenses, except for this bottom one and the left one, which are for wall breakers as well as central balloons. And then up here we have our Tesla farm, which is looking pretty good where it is placed, and we don't have anything else to do, you can see the sweeper pointing across the Tesla farm, protecting against Laloon or potential queen walk again, and on this sweeper pointing up across our wizard tower farm and pushing any healers back that come in from the top side there. I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. I'll throw it into photo modus mode, photo mode, so you guys can take a screenshot of the base if you do want to. Make sure you let me know in the comments if you are running this base, how it does for you. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Cree signing off. Peace.